Hey guys, Keys here, back with another Bitcoin video. So Bitcoin currently sitting at 63K. We're up 4.6% on the day, so a pretty big move today. And we actually did get another bounce off of this support area that we were talking about, where at one point it did look like we were about to lose it. We went all the way down to 58.8, but looks like that might have just been a liquidity hunt, and Bitcoin just got a huge rally, basically nonstop, all the way up to where it is now. We're coming down a little bit. We're at 62.9 now, but really big reaction. I think that shows a lot of strength for Bitcoin because once again, we did end up holding this area between 59 and 61K. Again, we didn't actually end up dropping down. Like, we definitely could have dropped down yesterday. The sentiment was getting pretty bad. There's a lot more fear. We talked about the fear and greed index last time. And, we did kind of lose to support briefly. Like, Bitcoin could have kept on going down to, around like 57 or 55, but it didn't, and it just instantly reversed back up. So I think that's a really, really good sign. It is a Friday, so sometimes Bitcoin will pump at the end of the week, and then like over the weekend it'll kind of like sell off again, and then like starting the next week it'll kind of like continue to move up. So I think there's a chance that still happens. But in terms of how Bitcoin looks now, in my opinion, it looks really, really good, because if this is gonna be the new higher low, or no, yeah, higher low, then we have the low, we have a high, higher low, higher high, another higher low at 58.8 that we just put in yesterday, and then maybe we can start pushing up towards 68K through 70K, which I think we're still gonna do in October. We'll just have to see. We're getting towards the middle of October now, so now is around the time that I was saying that I think Bitcoin's really gonna start moving. And I mean, this is a pretty good start. This candle is, I think it's going to close. I don't really like making videos about candles that haven't completely closed yet, because there is still 4.5 hours left on this candle. So I'm not sure exactly where it's going to close, but I do think it'll close, around 62 and 63K. And yeah, I wanted to quickly talk about the weekly candles first. So far, this is like basically the thinnest candle, but it is green. And I was saying I did think this week was going to end green. We still might not end green. We might end up a little red, but definitely made up a lot of ground that we needed to, really, really quickly. And if we switch to the bull market support band, you can actually see we're actually still above it, and we're still holding it, which is what we want to see, because when Bitcoin holds the bull market support band, it really, really allows it to like get a really big move up. And you can really see, I mean, we didn't even touch the bull market support band other than like right here last year when we were making this move up. But I think a really good example of holding the bull market support band and like moving up is right here in 2019. We dropped to the bull market support band. So we got above it, and then we fell back down to it in September. And yeah, in September, and we touched it a couple times, and then because we were able to hold it, Bitcoin was then able to rally, huge rally up. And Bitcoin does this all the time. And a really, really, an even better example is in 2017. Is you can really just see Bitcoin basically just used the bull market support band for months. I mean, we finally got above it in 2016, held it, moved up, held it again, held it. You can see we just kept on bouncing off the bull market support band until we made it all the way up to like 19K. So holding the bull market support band, I think, is really important, and it's really something I want to see us doing. And so far we're doing it. There's still 2 days and 5 hours left of this candle. So, I mean, we still have room though. I mean, the bull market support band is going between 61.4 and 62.4. So, even if we drop down to 61.4, we would still be holding the bull market support band. And I think Bitcoin is going to hold it. I still think Uptober is going to happen. And I still think that there is a really good chance that maybe even starting next week, because next week is the third week of October, maybe even starting next week, we can really, really start moving towards, at least first taking out 66.5, which was the previous high that we set. But really starting to go towards 68 and 70K, because I think really once we break 70K, Bitcoin's really going to start moving again, and it's going to move really fast. So Yeah, just to be ready and prepared for that. But yeah, that was just a quick update on Bitcoin. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.